This is the story of Rhomesha Turner, age 34, a mother of two who was shot and killed by her brother's ops while she was on her way to bury her brother just 2 weeks after they killed him.
On the couch, Get him right there, brother. Hey, this is what he did on the couch. No, man, we ain't gonna
Rhomesha left the church for her brother's funeral service, but she was shot dead as she took part in the funeral procession on their way to the cemetery to bury her brother.
Police say the driver of a white Jaguar was killed as she took part in a funeral procession. It had just left a church in Harvey when someone opened fire at 147th and Sealy in Dixmoor. The Jaguar crashed into a nearby home. 34-year-old Rhomesha Turner was found inside the vehicle, fatally injured. No one is in custody.
Why would her brother's ops, who just killed him 2 weeks prior, show up at his funeral to kill more people? What did she do to piss them off? Or was it a mistaken identity? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Harvey, Illinois. Harvey City, Illinois is a city, town, place equivalent, and township located in Illinois. Harvey, Illinois has unfortunately been plagued by high levels of crime, with a violent crime rate of 66.2, significantly higher than the national average of 22.7. Your chance of being a victim of violent crime in Harvey is 1 in 327 and property crime is 1 in 75. Rhomesha Turner, age 34, lived in Harvey, Illinois most of her life. She was an easygoing person who went by her business. Rhomesha was a mother who loved her kids a lot. She really took out time for them despite her busy schedule.
Hey guys, so we're going to be opening a gift, well, kind of like a gift, and it's for home, and yeah, so let's get there, bye-bye. Okay.
And then, if you know me, you know I love period.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't.
Rhomesha was from a decent family.
Just give me my money.
Yay! Give me my money. Now why? I know y'all.
She did things with her family and she loved them. Rhomesha was a businesswoman who put a lot of effort into her brand. She was known as one of the best braiders in her city.
Move. Like damn, she in her move. Like damn, she in her move.
Her business was very important to her. She never looked for anyone's trouble. Despite being busy, she still tried enjoying her life by traveling and spending time with her friends.
It's a video.
Rhomesha had a brother named Chevelle Carter, aged 32. He was a known gang member in the city. Chevelle had serious opposition who didn't like his gang, so things were very fierce between them. Not too long ago, one of his ops named Bloodhound Lil Jeff, a notorious gang member, was shot and killed while he was chasing someone and trying to kill the person. Somehow the person in question turned around and shot him dead. His dad posted on social media saying, "And let it be known, y'all didn't get him. He came trying to get y'all and what happened happened." But the saga continues. There was a backlash for that post from people online. One person said, "How is this man's daddy saying something like this? This is something you'd expect one of his homies to say. You are goofy and you failed your child." This was the same son who said he was taking a killing school.
I'm taking. Get him right there, brother. Hey, this is what he did on the couch.
Unfortunately, after that video was posted, Chevelle was shot and killed the next day.
And Chicago police say 2 men shot and killed another man last night in the Oakland neighborhood on the south side. Police putting down multiple evidence markers there at the scene near 38th Place and Ellis. A 32-year-old man was shot there several times around 8:45 last night. A witness tells police that they saw 2 gunmen get into a white vehicle that drove away. No one has been arrested.
Rhomesha, who was the sister of Chevelle, didn't like what happened to her brother. She was devastated. She was not happy about what happened to her brother, but she took heart and made plans to bury her brother in peace. On November 2, 2024, the funeral of Chevelle Carter was held in this church. During the funeral procession, while they were transporting Chevelle to the cemetery, Rhomesha was driving in her white SUV when shots rang out. Unfortunately, the shooter intended to kill whoever was driving the car, and they did. Rhomesha was hit and she ran the car into a house. Police was called, but unfortunately there was nothing they could do. Rhomesha was pronounced dead after she arrived at the hospital.
We got some breaking news out of Dixmoor right now. A place of mourning becomes a crime scene as a woman is shot during a funeral procession. Darius Johnson is in the south suburbs. He walks us through what happened. Darius?
Yeah, we just learned in the last few hours that victim is 34-year-old Rhomesha Turner, and we're still trying to learn more about her at this time, but go ahead and take a look at this video. Dixmoor police tell us that all of this happened around 12:01 this afternoon. Dixmoor police responded to a call of several shots fired at an intersection of 147th and Sealy. They say Rhomesha was driving a white Jaguar SUV, and that SUV collided with a residential home. They found her inside with gunshot wounds. She was later transported to Ingalls Memorial Hospital in Harvey, where she died. Police say that she was part of a funeral procession that just left St. Mark's Church in Harvey, just about a block away from where this shooting took place. You can see the damage left there behind at that scene on 147th and Sealy. You can see it still shows some tire marks in the grass. You can still see that there's a lot of damage to this homeowner's property as well. And I think one of the saddest things that you find there still left behind is Rhomesha's shoe. Back out here right now, we are still trying to see if we are able to learn more about her. However, we know that Dixmoor police, they are still trying to figure out exactly who fired the shots and how all of this happened.
Good Saturday evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Dave Savini. We begin with that deadly shooting during a funeral procession. We now know the woman killed in the south suburbs was headed to a funeral for her brother. Our Darius Johnson has been working this story all day and joins us from the newsroom live with what he's gathered. Darius.
Dave, good evening. The victim is 34-year-old Rhomesha Turner. Her brother was being laid to rest when she was killed. Now this family is dealing with 2 losses in a span of 2 weeks.
Damage on this property is what's left behind after police say Rhomesha Turner lost control of her vehicle when someone shot her. Around noon, Dixmoor police say they got a call for shots fired at 147th and Sealy. When they arrived, they found Turner inside of a white Jaguar. She had been shot several times. She was taken to Ingalls Memorial Hospital in Harvey, where she died. Turner was a sister, a mother, and to many, a well-known stylist. Police say she was killed during a funeral procession that just left St. Mark's Church, about 2 blocks away. This funeral was for her brother, Chevelle Carter, who was shot and killed on October 19th at 38th and Ellis. Police have not arrested anyone in his murder.
Now, we've heard from some that say this shooting was possibly in retaliation. We know at this time Chicago police, or Dixmoor police rather, are still searching for the person who fired those shots, killing Rhomesha.
It isn't sure why the shooter targeted the white SUV. Was it to retaliate for what had happened earlier between the two gangs, or they punished Chevelle's sister for something in particular? Nobody knows the actual answer to that for now. It's so unfortunate that a mother who was grieving the death of her son will have to bury her daughter in a span of just 2 weeks apart. It's sad that what one person did is catching up with another person. A lady who was hardworking, nice and intelligent gets killed for something she did not know much about. This is a very sad story which unfortunately happens often. This case is still under investigation. Police is asking anyone who has any information to contact them. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Rhomesha Turner. May her soul continue to rest in peace. Please stay safe out there, and we shall see you in the next video.